I think it's worth extending that discussion for a minute because there's so much anger and hatred and divisiveness and politicization of wealth out there today that it's worth talking about with the actual sanity for a second. I mean, I could rant and yell and scream about it and flop my arms like everybody else does, but let's just talk about it for a minute. Let's just talk this through. Number one, when you vilify and make successful people, did you hear me cheering her on? She makes $1.7 million. She's 31 years old. You hear me cheering her on? I'm proud of her. She started with nothing. I mean, I don't even understand how they did that. I didn't get into the details of where that money came from, but oh my goodness, what an amazing young couple. Now, you've got about 3 options when you run into a story like that. And you run into them at a distance, you read an article about them, you know someone across town, they live on the other side of the tracks. I grew up on the other side of the tracks. Great neighborhood. We weren't poor, but we weren't rich. Blue-collar families, most of them one generation off the farm, come into the suburbs of Nashville. It was the kind of neighborhood you could get your butt busted in anybody's house, and they'd call your mama until you did it, and you get busted again when you get home. We all loved each other. Good neighborhood. That's where I grew up. I started with nothing. Sharon and I were millionaires by the time we were 26 years old. We owned $4 million worth of real estate, had $3 million worth of debt. The debt was stupid and short-term 90-day notes. The bank got sold, called our notes. We spent the next 2.5 years of our life losing everything we owned. With a brand new baby, a toddler, and a marriage hanging on by a thread, we got the opportunity to be bankrupt and start over at 28. So I'm so stupid, I've not only been a millionaire, I've been a millionaire twice. And now I'm a multimillionaire the second time. I don't have any debt this time. Not stupid enough to do it the other way twice, but I did it stupid. Some people are smart enough they can do it only once. So when you hear a story or you see someone that got a nice car, you see even a music person. People don't usually attack the music people. You certainly don't attack the Hollywood types when they make $1 bazillion. But it's like when regular people make $1 bazillion, particularly the evil business people, they must be evil. Evil. You have 3 possible things you can react to when you see someone else that is doing well financially. Number one, you can cheer them on because you want to be them someday. Or you already are them and you're just celebrating with them that they're a rock star young couple. That's me. You can say, wow, I'm 39. I'm not making that kind of money. But isn't that cool that they did that? And I'm going to go do what I'm supposed to do at my life so that I can do well. I'm going to live like no one else so later I can live like no one else. I can get in the same river that they're swimming in and swim with them downstream with the current. I'm going to brag on them and celebrate with them. When you do that, number one, it makes you rare because most people can't do that. They don't have the character to do it. But number two, it sets you up for success because you're not hating success. If you hate successful people, it's very hard for you to want to become a successful person because you don't want to hate yourself. It's called cognitive dissonance. It's a psychological concept. You don't want to become the thing you hate. And so if you hate successful, wealthy people, and that's all you say about wealthy people, then why would you ever want to become one of those people? It's cognitive dissonance. It's incompatible in your value system. So it's very difficult for you to become successful financially when you hate successful financial people. So the one option is to cheer, and I urge you to please get in that camp. Cheer. When you see someone else winning, go, man, so proud for you. Even if you're not there yet, and there's a little tinge of, man, I wish it was me. Good, then go make it you, baby. Or go do 1/10 of that. I mean, $170,000 a year wouldn't be a bad income, you know? I mean, 1/10 of that's not bad. The second thing you can do is you can be jealous. And you can say, man, oh man, I wish I was like them. I wish I was like them. I want what they've got. I want to be like that. I'll never get there, but I'm not. The little man can't get ahead. I'm stuck. People like me people that grew up where I grew up, people that do what I do, people with my political persuasion, my skin color, my sex, I'm a victim. And Condoleezza Rice says, when you declare yourself a victim of prejudice, you have given someone else power over your life. Take the power for your own life. So don't be jealous. Jealous is, I want what you have, but I don't think I can get it. It's evil. You know what's more evil than jealousy? Jealousy's big, ugly brother. Envy. That's your third option. You could be cheering them on. You can be jealous. Worst thing you could do. I got a whole bunch of people in our culture doing this. You can be envious. Envious is not only jealousy. I want what you have and I don't think I can have it. But envious is, I want what you have. I don't think I can have it, so I don't want you to have it. And this is the wealth inequality movement. We're going to attack success and successful people. I don't think you should have that. And so I'm going to embrace socialism where they take it away from you, or anarchy where they take it away from you. The 1% evil people own all the world and the little people can't get ahead. Little people get ahead every day. 11 million millionaires, and 91% of them are first-generation rich in America. Started with nothing. Little people get ahead every day. I'm so dumb. I was little people. I came from that side of the tracks. I told you I'm so dumb I had to do it twice. Don't tell me it can't be done. Well, you had this privilege and that privilege and that privilege. Yeah, but I don't have any hair, and I'm from the South. And some of you Yankees think everybody from the South's dumb, which just indicates how dumb you are. Anytime you stereotype someone, it indicates your stupidity. Some of you people think we broadcast this thing from a double wide because I have a Southern accent. Dadgum nice double wide, isn't it, folk? Talking to the live audience outside. But seriously, guys, I mean, think about how we react to wealth. We have vilified success. Let me help you with this. If you make $34,000 a year, you're in the top 1% of income earners in the world. If you make $34,000 a year, you likely have a flat screen TV and 2 cars. You are in the top 1% of the world. The rest of the world should be hating on you based on the wealth inequality movement. Think this through, guys. Listen, I don't want anybody to be poor. I don't want anybody to hurt. But the best way to help someone who's struggling financially is not to take money away from someone else. The best way to help someone who's struggling financially is, hey, let's learn from those who aren't struggling financially, do what they do, and become one of them.